Okay, good afternoon, everybody. At this slightly earlier time for Cabinet. We'll make a start. There's a couple of agenda items. It's an additional Cabinet meeting we needed in the municipal year to get through some reports that needed to come here. We've got apologies from both the Youth Mayor and the Deputy Youth Mayor, and also Councillor Khan, who's not feeling too well. And I'm sure we all wish him well. We've got no opposition members in attendance today, but have we had apologies, Corey?
From Councillor Hassel.
Councillor Hassel said so. No, he's gone. He came in for something else. Okay. There are no late items or petitions that we've received, and there's no items that call in. Doesn't apply to declarations of interest, Cabinet. Any declarations of interest? None. Okay, thank you. So the last meeting was on the 10th of April. Would somebody like to propose those minutes as a true record, please? Thank you, Councillor Peatfield. And a seconder, Councillor Dinser. Okay. Right, so matters referred. Under item 7, recommendations from exec scrutiny, there wasn't an exec scrutiny meeting preceding this Cabinet meeting, but officers did give all members of exec scrutiny the opportunity to comment on any of the papers and make recommendations, and I believe we've not had any responses. So moving on to the contract and financial procedure matters, item 8 first, which is the National Bus Strategy Phase 3 Service Improvement Plan. Councillor Swan.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Councillor Pickfield. I welcome this. We have been struggling, as everyone knows, to fulfil those bus services that have been removed during COVID. So we welcome this funding to enable us to look at some of those locations, which I think we've already highlighted. Is that right, Werner? To look at backfilling some of those bus services that have stopped. So we welcome this funding.
Thank you very much, Councillor Swan. Cabinet, any comments? Any officers want to add anything?
I can add that it's just part of the bus service improvement plan, which has been was consulted on back in 2022, sorry, and that obviously everything that is agreed in that plan goes through our enhanced bus partnership, which Councillor Swan chairs and as the bus operators on, and it's a mix of revenue and capital funding. This funding is allocated to us from government and will continue with that plan under the oversight of the partnership. So very, very welcome.
Thank you, Werner. Councillor Martin.
Just like to echo Councillor Swan's comments that any improvement to bus services in the city is really important. And anything we can do to enhance them and to encourage further use. The £2 bus scheme, I think, has been a real success. I hope this government and any future government might consider such a scheme. But here in Derby, I know that Councillor Swan is doing what she can for buses, and I welcome this initiative very much. Thank you.
Councillor Hazelgrave.
A key priority for this bus service improvement plan is to improve the network for underserved and non-served communities, along with improving accessibility to the network within a short distance from home. These improvements will greatly assist residents in finding work or better paid work in areas of the city they currently find hard to reach. Increased mobility for workers and less physically able residents will bolster our aim as a council to increase resilience among our residents, whilst at the same time reducing car usage as a greater affordable alternative. The bus will be the sensible option. Given that we are now in the East Midlands Combined Authority, this process does not end at our city boundary and will enhance access outside Derby and into Derby from across the new authority. Cabinet. For these reasons, I fully support this item and its recommendations.
Thank you, Alex.
Well said, Councillor Hazelgrave. Right.
Yeah.
So Cabinet recommendations are on page 1 of item 8 at 2.1 and 2.2. Can I have a show of hands? All those in favour? Thank you very much. Okay. Next item is item 9, he says. And this is Traffic Signal Obsolescence Grant and the Green Light Fund. Again, Councillor Swan.
I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. I'm really, really sorry.
I'm here to help.
Yeah, here to help. So I'm kind of got a bit of a fuzzy brain. Sorry? I got it. Yeah, that's very, very true. Again, you know, we're in a fortunate position that we're able to accept money. We all know that the traffic signalling across Derby does put pressure on our revenue budget, and this funding for these traffic lights will enable us to look at lights that will be decarbonised and provide a much smoother traffic flow through junctions within Derby, that there is a lot of congestion, which will reduce our carbon emissions. So I'm really excited about this funding for traffic lights.
Thank you very much, Councillor Swan. Councillor Hazelgrave.
A Cabinet improved signal technology will in fact increase the speed of routes for buses, which are often tangled up in queues waiting for traffic lights to change, and this will increase the journey time and increase the efficiency of the network for all bus users. So it's highly recommended for that reason.
Well said again. Anybody else like to add anything?
Obviously, just the assurance that our traffic light process goes through, as you would imagine, a stringent asset management process, and that the traffic lights identified will be part of that. But this funding also, because we have new lights in there, has an impact on that ongoing, you know, resets the clock, if you like, on that ongoing maintenance. So it's really positive for our revenue maintenance budgets as well.
Thank you very much for that, Werner. Okay, Cabinet, item 9, page 1, recommendations 2.1 and 2.2, please. All those in favour? Thank you very much. Brilliant. That concludes not just this Cabinet meeting, but the Cabinet meetings for this municipal year. We shall have our AGM next week and look forward to meeting you all then. Thank you. Good afternoon.